Testing, good morning, testing, good morning. Hey, good morning, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Monday morning, 8 o'clock on the East Coast here, and we're ready to go. Let me tell you, I just realized I've not had my glasses on all. I bet I left them at home. Okay, we'll power right through. If you would like to contact the show, 706-889-9700. That's 706-889-9700. You do need to text me at any time. You can call the show, text the show. Text me and say you want to be on the show. You agree, disagree. Oh my God, I found some people that disagreed yesterday. I'm going to tell you a little bit like that. Follow us on Twitter at Fetch Your News, and also FYNT at FYNTV.com.
Hey, good morning, folks. I'm your host.
Sorry about that. I had my test on. We always do a test, and I didn't take it off. All right, so at 2 or 3 or 4, I'm already up to 4 things. You have to do me a favor and help me keep my producer awake. Yes, he was down at the Braves game last night. I can't get upset about that. I remember the good old days in the Bronx. Used to go there, stay half the night, then have to get up for work. And I remember my boss had no sympathy whatsoever for me. So I feel I should return the favor for Josh, but I'm glad he was down there. Last night I'm going through social media, and I noticed Josh's account there, and I looked there and I see Josh's account. And I'm looking at a video like straight down, and I'm like, he's at the game. So he comes in this morning. But that's excitement. That's fun. I enjoy that so much. My Yankees are up 1-1 on the Red Sox, and Josh's Braves pulled one off last night. Shot a lot of Brave fans' nerves. I mean, I was watching people post, they're going to blow it. I'm going to bed. I can't take it. They're going to blow a 5-run lead. But you know what? They pulled it out, down 2-1. But for Brave fans this morning, congratulations. Live to play another day. All right, so did you survive? I survived the great Facebook hack of 2018. Now, last week, I think there was a report out that Facebook had experienced the biggest hack ever in the history of their company. Somebody hacked Facebook. But it started Friday, okay? It started Friday. Friday morning, I woke up, and actually a friend of mine sent me a message on Messenger. Said, hey, just got a Facebook friend request from you. Thought it was a little strange and something else. And it asked me to put my thumb on the screen, hold down, copy, and paste, and all my friends would get a warning, whatever. Okay, so I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, I didn't do that. And I said, here's what I'll do is I'll leave this message alone on Friday, and I will wait to see if I get another. Well, then by the end of the day, Friday, it started exploding, where people, what they do is clone your Facebook page. So they clone your Facebook page, write a couple ugly posts or something, I don't know. But anyhow, it started exploding. I mean, all weekend long, people were posting, look, if you get a Facebook friend request from me, it's not me. I don't have 2 Facebook accounts. That was blowing up across the internet this weekend. So I just started deleting all the messages. When they come in, just delete them. It is a scam, okay? It is a scam. They duplicate your account, okay? And they scam you, and they send messages to your group. They go through, they get your friends or whatever, and they send messages. And it's just a scam and a hack. You should not take any of these. Do not open them. Do not do anything. Just delete them out. Just completely delete them out. But that went on all weekend long. And I thought for first, hey, am I the only one? Have I, Facebook account, is it hacked? Blew up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I mean, everybody. The best one is a guy that posted, hey, if you got a second Facebook request from me, if you've got another friend request from me on Facebook, It is not me. I do not have 2 Facebook pages or whatever. And I'm questioning the reason I sent you the first Facebook friend request. So there you go. I survived that, and I hope everybody else did. Second, very important, top of this day, right here on this network. I do not care what Taylor Swift thinks. We will not be working on trying to break down little Shake It Off and what she means by her statement politically against Marsha Blackburn in Tennessee. I do not care. I do not care. It's like the movies, TV, and these music artists. I try to tell them. I don't know about you, but I try to tell them. I don't give a damn about what you think. Okay? Be in the movies, Robert De Niro. Just be in the movies, okay? Be on the TV show and sing the damn song, Bruce Springsteen and Taylor Swift and all you other wackos. I don't care. I don't care. When you're in a business that you have the opportunity to alienate a portion of your customers, you know, you got to make a decision. So Taylor Swift has decided that she does not want conservatives listening to her music. She would rather you just shake it off and move on. So that's what we're going to do here. We do not care what Taylor Swift thinks. We do not care about Alyssa Milano, what she thinks. We do not care if any whack job liberal in their own minds celebrities have been arrested recently. We don't care here. All right. So, the Trumpster, Donald J., Donald John, we are finding out, and we're finding out that just what I thought. Trump, I think, now I can't quote this, okay? I have no insider information. But Donald Trump, okay, basically let Grassley and Mitch McConnell know right up front. You know, do you guys have the stomach for this? Because I'm not pulling him. I'm not pulling Brett Kavanaugh's name. You understand? Now, I do not think, and this is a lot of I don't think, because we don't have connection to the White House, okay? All right, we don't have the you know, access to the special phone hotline. We don't have that. We don't have access to Mitch McConnell and Grassley. But my understanding is that Grassley and McConnell did not try to talk the president out of continuing with Kavanaugh. But they did question, hey, do you want to go with this? Do you want to continue this? What do you want to do? Do you want to go with this? And basically, President Donald Trump said, you need to get this done. Now, he made a lot of people nervous here in the last week. The art of the deal. You watched it with Kavanaugh. He made a lot of people nervous. The president did. A whole lot of people nervous. Because you have Grassley. I don't care what you hear on the other media today. You have Chuck Grassley from Iowa, Republican. You've got Mitch McConnell, Republican. You got these Republicans that had basically said, man, we're going to go with you. You shot, you know, if we get this one, it's big, but you're shooting our nerves. And then they always find out, these Republicans keep finding out if they'll stick with Donald Trump, it's working out. It's only Jeff Flake and Bobby Corker, and they did vote for Kavanaugh. It's only 4 or 5. That's it. Outside of that, they're starting to catch on. Go with this guy. He is winning. So, anyhow, President Donald Trump called. Let me ask you a question out there. If you support the President of the United States, oh, by the way, I should get a t-shirt. Yes. I spent 3 hours, almost 3 hours, with 25 Democrats yesterday. 25, almost 3 hours. I should get a t-shirt that said, I spent 3 hours with 25 Democrats and survived. I'm a conservative. I should say that. I should get a t-shirt. I did. I was over here at the Gilmer Playhouse, or Gilmer Arts, let me get it correct there, Gilmer Arts, where there was a Democrat meeting between the candidates. Rick Day, he is the candidate for House of Representatives here in this district, District 7. And then Josh McCall for all. You know, I've just determined Josh McCall's a damn woman. I'm serious. I mean, oh my God, if he says kids in cages one more time, I mean, this is the biggest, anyhow. So he's over there. And then Sarah Riggs Amico, which is running for lieutenant governor of Georgia, was over there. So, and then afterwards, here's what I did. I made, I don't want to call it. I said to the people in the room, look, if you want to stick around, here's what we'll do. If you stick around here, there's about 25, okay? We'll circle the chairs up here. We'll circle the chairs, and we'll just have an open discussion on why you don't support Brett Kavanaugh, Justice Brett Kavanaugh, why you did not support him. I had about 12 stay, maybe 10 or 12. And they were in a circle, and I'm asking questions. I let them go. It is 45 minutes. 45 minutes. It's very interesting. I put the video together last night, Sunday, because I worked all weekend. I put the video together, and I will get it up this afternoon, and we'll name it on FetcherNews.com, YouTube. You know, Democrat, little focus group on there, on the Democrat in Gilmer County conversation on Justice Now, Brett Kavanaugh. So I did that yesterday. So they stick with Trump. And I'll tell you why, because if you support Donald Trump, you are happy to hear this guy in Topeka, Kansas tell the American people the bottom line is the Democrats are the party of crime. Party of crime. You have been waiting for a president to say party of crime, okay? You have been waiting, call them right out, right? You have been waiting how long? The Democrats, the party of crime. You don't hand matches to an arsonist, and you don't give power to an angry left-wing mob. And that's what they've become. The Democrats have become too extreme, too dangerous to govern. Republicans believe in the rule of law, not the rule of the mob. All right? Now, for all the argument out there, Josh, give me, just first of all, give me picture number, if you're ready there. Let me see, I have it here somewhere. Give me picture number 30. I won't get too sidetracked. Picture number 30. Okay, there is Justice Kavanaugh. Justice Brett Kavanaugh, okay? And Justice Brett Kavanaugh with his wife and his two daughters. And we're going to break down everything. We're going to break down Merrick Garland, okay? The Obama nominee that Mitch McConnell did not give a confirmation hearing to. We're going to break that down. That's some of the things the left is just crying over and crying over. They think, now stay with Justice Kavanaugh. The left thinks that they are going to inspire, the Democrats think they're going to inspire their voters and get people all riled up over Merrick Garland, their Supreme Court justice. So they're using that this morning. They have nothing. Columbus Day, they have nothing here at all. All right, I watched all the networks. They're like, they went into production this morning and they were sitting there and they was like, I got nothing. What do you got? I got nothing. What do you got? I got nothing. Well, what can we do? I don't know. Unemployment's 3.7. Okay, what can we do? We got anything with Justin Trudeau? They're starting to cry. No, man, he signed a trade deal with the guy. Darn, we got anything with Mexico? No, they're part of the new trade deal. What about Korea? We got anything with North Korea that we can, play off of this morning on the left? No, Pompeo's over there taking pictures with the guy smiling. What do we have? I got nothing. You got anything? No. So anyhow, I was just mimicking a production meeting at MSNBC, CNN, and all the others. Okay, so that being said, you have Justice Kavanaugh there. History made, okay? Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh has already made history to have 4 law clerks, all females. Can you hear Kavanaugh, calling his buddies this weekend? Hey man, I'm on the court. I'm on the court. I got 4 babes here working for me. 4. They all look like models. You should check it out. Check it out. That's right. That's right. Okay, yeah, let's get some kegs. Let's have a little party. Let's kick this thing off right. I'll invite them over, okay? Just say it. You can laugh at me and say I'm silly, okay? Actually, through the confirmation, there was attacks on Kavanaugh because Kavanaugh has been known to appoint more and actually made more headway in getting law clerks, female law clerks, on the Supreme Court, so forth, judicial law clerks, females. And he was attacked and said that his law clerks look like models. I mean, this is how far out this thing went. It went like that. But this morning, Justice Kavanaugh did, in a serious note, make history by his 4 law clerks that he has, okay, are women. All right? So he's already on the bench. President Donald Trump will have a big thing at the White House tonight, a public event with Kavanaugh and his family for the all America to see. But that's the swearing in with Chief Justice John Roberts, so he's on the bench. Now, mob rule, okay? Let me just say this, okay? It's disheartening to watch the news. That's a stretch. I called it the news, but it's disheartening to watch TV and not understand what the president means when he says mob rule. First of all, I think schools should take the time right now and teach that we are a republic. Okay. See, we're a republic based on our founding fathers did not want our country, mob rule to control the country. We are not a true democracy where mob rule votes, okay? We're not. We are a republic. And the mob rule that you see, the anger that you see swelling up, the fighting in the streets, the threatening our elected officials. I mean, it is scary out there. But our founding fathers did not want us to be intimidated, and they did not want this country to collapse under mob rule. We're a republic. Now, one more time for the popular vote thing and the left, okay, that thinks they can intimidate. If they don't think that people are running to the Republicans because all it did was expose who they're voting with, okay? But all this populist vote thing and mob rule, we are a republic for which it stands. One nation, okay? So the thing is, the bottom line is the Electoral College, which I'm getting amazed that these people won't take a minute and they don't want you to understand the Electoral College. Now, President Donald Trump was out in Topeka, Kansas, all right? Then he was up in Minnesota. Now, as Minnesota goes, all the lefties up there in Minnesota, he packed the place. Absolutely packed the place. All right? But there are states like Minnesota. All right? There are states like Kansas, regardless how they vote. Iowa. There's people that live there, whether you want to believe it or not, New York and California. And they are Americans. And a lot of them did not, pole vault across the border wall, to get in here. That being said, our founding fathers did not want mass population deposits like New York and California, all right, to rule the day. They wanted you if you lived in Iowa. They wanted you if you lived in New Mexico, Arizona, Minnesota, Michigan, Georgia, Arkansas. They wanted you also to be able to have a part in this country and play a part in having to elect, the President of the United States. The Founding Fathers didn't want, because obviously they didn't know anything about first class on Delta, but they didn't want, politicians flying from New York to L.A., New York to L.A. They didn't want that, because that's all that would happen. They didn't want it to happen, so they put in the Electoral College. Period. Now, the House of Representatives is different. It's based on population. So states with heavy population, it's just that. It's supposed to represent the people of the district. All right? It is a great document. If you will go and just study a little bit about this government and how the framers of the Constitution and how they framed this government up, it's amazing. Just take a minute and read it. So the population is divided, I think, 93,000? I don't know. I can't remember. But the population, so much gets a representative. And then every state gets 2 senators regardless the size. 2 senators. So every single state as a body, representatives are by population. They're your representatives. The state is a body. One state is no better than another. You don't get more rules. You don't get more of this, less of that, because you're Rhode Island and you're only as big as the cap on this bottle of water. And you don't get extra rules and extra, you don't get extra sauce in the bag because you're Texas. If you're a state and you're part of the union, who the hell's teaching these classes to these wackos? It's real simple. No matter how big the state is, there's 2 senators, because every single state has the exact same rights of every single state. Period. They're a state in the union. I know the wackos don't understand that, and their representatives are just that, by population. So yes, unfortunately, California and New York and some of these places have a lot more representatives than they do in Kansas, or like Montana. I think Montana has 1 representative. But that's how it works. And you and I need to get to the polls, because if the left has their chance, they wipe all that out. You just watch them go through a process till innocent till proven guilty. You just watch them throw everything out the window to get their way. They're arsons. As the President of the United States, you do not want them in control. You want to keep what the framers of the Constitution and the way this country was put together, might I say, the lack of a better way to put it, you need to save that. And they will destroy it. That's the bottom line. They will destroy it. You have the crazies like this Cortez lady. She's out there talking just yesterday, getting rid of the Electoral College. They still scream popular vote. I'm going to tell you, no matter where you're at in rural America, if you don't get out as strong as you did in the 2016 presidential election, you'll be looking at Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House. All right? I still, that's what you'll be looking at. And you will wish in rural America, you had one more chance to get it right. I'm your host, BKP. I didn't mean to go there. I just get so tired. I watched the discussion on TV. Go with number 14. I got to take a break. Are you as confused as I am? I got to give you this. Let's go with 14. All right. Are we supposed to, as conservatives, like Susan Collins now? Are we? I'm confused. Okay. Number 14 there, Susan Collins. Let's go to number, let's just go to number, I got a picture there. We'll look at, let's go to 43. All right. Are we supposed to like Lindsey Graham now? I think Dr. Ford was treated well. I think the roles were reversed. The slut whore drunk was Kavanaugh. Do we like Lindsey Graham now? The slut whore drunk was Kavanaugh. Do we like? I don't know. I am so damn confused. I don't know if we like this guy. Let's put up another picture here, one more, and we'll go to break. I got it here. I had it just a minute ago. I forget where it's at. I apologize. If I find it, we'll come back. When we come back after the break, I'll find it. But do we like Susan Collins now? I'll find the picture. I'll tell you, do we like Mitch McConnell? I'm so confused. Let's take a break. Let's come back and talk elections, right? And George Soros.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Days ahead. You're going to remember this September because the model year-end savings are huge at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Now save over $6,000 off new 2018 Chevy Equinox, or save over $12,500 off new 2018 Silverado Crew Cab LT. Days has model year-end discounts on every Chevy, so the time to buy is now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys cost less. Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet. Find new roads.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. I am concerned with the Me Too movement and what the direction it's going in, and for a couple reasons. We just witnessed what happened with Brett Kavanaugh, Supreme Court Justice. Nice to say, Justice Kavanaugh. What just happened? I asked a group. Here's what I don't like is, I'm not allowed to think this morning, according to almost any media source, I'm not allowed to think this morning that Christine Blasey Ford lied. I'm not allowed to. If I say that in public, it will anger people, but I think it's my right to be able to say it because I think she lied. Okay. I do not think it's a coincidence. It's in California. Dianne Feinstein. I don't think there's any coincidence whatsoever. I think she lied, okay? Nobody could come forward from the party and her best friend. We know now there's been witness tampering. So you can always pick the cauldron that's bubbling over when Trump hits it. Now, the problem the left is having right now, among many, is Trump is saying things, and now he has some people in the Republican Party with the nerve to say the same thing. Absolutely. Now, some will say, well, I was saying that long ago. Not Chuck Grassley, not Mitch McConnell, not Lindsey Graham. Okay? The President of the United States now... Okay, some Republicans are not afraid to utter George Soros. Now, I told you last week, okay? I brought it to you last week, and we're going to go over it again in a minute. But George Soros is pouring over $1 million and some into Georgia, period. Michael Bloomberg is pouring in money like you would not believe into Georgia. So, yeah, the President of the United States tweeted out, let's go with number 45. Number 45. And we'll get to Susan Collins and Mitch McConnell. And yes, and I will say something nice about Susan Collins in a minute. You're probably wondering out there when that was going to ever happen. The rude elevator screamers are paid professionals only looking to make senators look bad. See, the president has the nerve to say that. You and I say it. We read it. We know it happened. I still want to know what Sheila Jackson Lee put in Brumwich, the attorney for Dr. Ford's pocket. All right, Sheila Jackson Lee. But anyhow, they're paid professionals to make senators look bad. Don't fall for it. Also, look at all of the professionally made idyllic signs paid for by Soros and others. These are not signs made in the basement from love troublemakers. Soros, okay? Identical signs, professionally made identical signs paid for by Soros and others. So there's boxes of these signs ready to go, paid for by George Soros. Donald Trump has the nerve to say it. So what does that do? Oh, that blows up, flat blows up the left this morning. Okay, go to number 44, all right? Number 44 right there. Trump, this is Joe and Minka, okay, Muskrat Love. Trump claims George Soros behind protests, all right? And Trump claims, and then go to number 46, and these are just the tags. This guy used to work for Bush, number 46. Trump, Kavanaugh protesters paid troublemakers, all right? So the point I'm making there is the media is running cover. They're running cover right now for George Soros. And Trump has the nerve to call him out. It's paid, people. They're paid protesters. George Soros is involved. George Soros is spending millions of dollars in Georgia. Okay? Kirsten Gillibrand's coming today. Maxine Waters has been here in Georgia. The list goes on and on of how far left you could get. So they are defending, okay, George Soros, their boss, as I call it. They're defending their boss. Now let's go to another thing. The left has nothing else to go for. Number 39. Now let me explain this. Merrick Garland, number 39. McConnell defends blocking Merrick Garland. Okay? Number 39. Let's go to 40. This is just, they're talking on MSNBC. McConnell defends blocking Merrick Garland. They had major segments. Now let's go to 41. The whole gang they assembled there on MSNBC. McConnell defends blocking Merrick Garland. Now let me explain this, and McConnell is correct. Mitch McConnell is correct, and this is another one. I'm just so confused if I like him now. All right? But Merrick Garland was appointed, or not appointed, I'm sorry, he had to be confirmed. He was nominated by President Barack Obama in an election year. Now, what the argument is, and they continue to fight about it, is it's way back in the 1800s, only like one time that McConnell is arguing that a president has nominated a Supreme Court justice or a Supreme Court nominee in an election year where the Senate held the majority and was an opposing party. Bottom line. So the reality is, it's common sense. Harry Reid, okay, Joe Biden arrest, they've all done this. They can lie all day long. And now they're crying today about Merrick Garland, okay? And it's interesting, there was even something that came out that said Merrick Garland ruled with Brett Kavanaugh 91% of the time, okay? It's the other 9%, folks, That's all it takes, that other 9%. All right, that concerns me, that he did not rule with Brett Kavanaugh. That being said, let's be clear. Merrick Garland was appointed by Barack Obama in an election year with the Republicans having control of the Senate. They all do it. They all do it. Nothing's going to change. Period. So I'm telling you now. Now what will happen is if President Donald Trump next year, okay, appoints or said again, apologize, if he has another seat on the bench in an election year, Mitch McConnell will bring that up for confirmation hearing, and they will freak out again and go crazy. But Mitch McConnell, the Republicans will have, and I believe they will after November, they will have control of the Senate. So they will do that. But it's just the opposing party. So quit crying over Merrick Garland and acting like, because the bottom line is, for Democrats out there that may be watching, Mitch McConnell, you don't have to like him. You don't have to like that he never brought Merrick Garland up for even a hearing, okay? Or even interviews. Did not even start the interview process with Merrick Garland, the nominee for Obama. But I tell you what the Republicans didn't do. They didn't go to destroy his life. They didn't go to destroy his family. Merrick Garland drives around now and probably is unknown and unrecognized and can go to any restaurant and eat, can go to any concert and enjoy a show, can go to a ball game and watch it. Merrick Garland can go to a ball game and watch the ball game. Brett Kavanaugh, we're wondering next fall or now if they're going to let Brett Kavanaugh maybe coach a girls' basketball team ever again. And you wonder why. So the Republicans didn't go to destroy Merrick Garland. They said you're not going to be on the court. That's simple. And he's still on the circuit court. It's not like he gets taken off of it because he didn't make the big show. So that was going on. So let me go back to George Soros, because tonight, I told you last week, and I just want to go back to Soros for one reason, okay? If you start seeing what's getting under their skin as we're calling them out, we need your help. Let's go to number 29. I think I got the right one. Number 29, the Save Our Democracy Tour. Save Our Democracy Tour, LJ. All right? So that's a Facebook post, and that'll be over at the library tonight at 6 p.m., 6 to 8. So let's go. If my computer can work fast enough, let's go to Save Our Democracy. So let me go there. Stay with me. And Save Our Democracy Tour, LJ. They got one in Rome, one in Marietta. Let's see, Save Our Democracy, Spread the Vote, Georgia, hosted by Common Cause Georgia. All right? George Soros. Yesterday, I was in LJ. I'm trying to tell you. I'm sounding the alarm. I don't want to say disappointed. I'm not going to get ugly with Republicans. But I was kind of caught off guard that I was over there with 25 Democrats and not one person, from the Republicans or conservatives was in the room to ask this candidate, Democrat candidate for Lieutenant Governor of Georgia, Sarah Riggs Amico. All right? I mean, here's the thing. I understand where you're coming from, but I go to a town hall with a Republican and all the other, and Democrats show up. They do. I mean, I went to a town hall with, Doug Collins and Democrats packed the place, Congressman Doug Collins, and they were firing questions at him. Republicans show up at Republican town halls and they fire the same questions at their Republican candidate. Yesterday there was a town hall meeting over here in Gilmer. Everybody overlooked it and nobody showed up to fire any questions at this Democrat candidate for lieutenant governor. And I was amazed by that. I was like, damn, I mean, come on, folks. I mean, where are you guys at? Ask the questions. Nobody's there. So tonight is going to be Save Our Democracy in LJ. Now, let me go back one click. You can go to a Save Our Democracy tour in LJ. Okay, you can go to a Save Our Democracy tour in Rome. You can go to Save Our Democracy tour in Marietta. Okay, you can go to a Save Our Democracy tour in Lilburn. All right, that's October. You can go to a Save Our Democracy tour in Atlanta. Save Our Democracy bus to the to Central. Let's see. Oh hell, I got into California. You go into Noonan. They got one in Noonan. These are all before the election, folks. All before the election. Savannah, Save Our Democracy. What the hell? I mean, is anybody out there paying? Don't get mad at me, but are you paying attention? And who is this? Save Our Democracy. Common Cause. Common Cause. Okay? Hold on. I mean, this all comes together. Why do you think, why the hell, my God, why the hell do you think they're rolling in here as fast as they can into Georgia? Do you hear of, Kirsten Gillibrand rushing off to Kansas and Elizabeth Warren rushing off to Kansas and, all these people rushing off to Kansas? No, they're coming right down here to Georgia. You better wake the hell up. I don't know any other way to put it, And let me get back to, Save Our Democracy, right? Common Cause. Who is Common Cause funded? Who provides a lot of their funding? Let's go to number 28. The Open Society Foundation. Open Society, you can read it for yourself. That's a major funding of Common Cause. Let's go to 26. Save Our Democracy, Common Cause. Open Society Foundation. Let's go to 2. 2 of the favorite players, but the Open Society Foundation, who is that? George Soros. George Soros. And we have, let's go to number 40. They know we're on to them. It might be just me here in LJ. It's all over the country. There's people like myself that's trying to sound the alarm. Hey, coming right off the President of the United States. Now we've got Lindsey Graham. We got all kinds of people that don't care to say this now. Let's go back to 44. Let's circle that back. George Soros to number 44. And look, paid protesters. They're defending George Soros this morning on national media because they know we're on to them. All right? So that being said, hold on, I want to find you something else because I want to go through this. Stay with me. There's a reason. So let's go. We got George Soros. Let's put number 2, George Soros, back up. Okay? And I'll get to it in just a second. I should have it here somewhere. Okay? Hang tight. Don't anybody get all worked up. Okay, look here. Let's go to number 19. Trust me, this all goes together. That's why I watch the media. I study the media. I study what they do. This is Meet the Press on NBC. Okay? 2016 congressional elections. All right? GOP in 2016 in congressional elections won 50.4% of the popular vote. You see the games they're playing? Dems won 49.5. Not even a percent difference, but the GOP came away with 241 votes, and the Dems came away, seats. The GOP came away with 241 seats. The Dems came away with 194. Redistricting, gerrymandering, redistricting, George Soros, Common Cause, North Carolina, wake the hell up. That they're trying to say, look, how can you only be 1% off on popular vote but have a 241 and 194? I'm telling you, you don't. Now, here is the state. You got to pay attention. Have I told you that? I know you're mad, but focus with me. Let's go to number 20. Pennsylvania. What does Pennsylvania have? Republican legislature. What does Pennsylvania have? A Democrat governor. Wake up, Georgia. So, in 2016 congressional election, Pennsylvania, popular vote 54%, right? 54% GOP. This is the math. 46% of the popular vote in Pennsylvania went to the Democrats, but 13 seats in the House of Representatives went to where? The Republicans. 5 went to Democrats. Now, 2012 congressional, let's go to 21. 2012 congressional map. Pennsylvania. Popular vote 49. Democrats won 51% of the popular votes. Still, 13 seats went to the Republicans, 5 went to Democrats. Well, you know what? The left said, we'll fix this. The left said, we'll fix this. This has to stop. Because what they don't want is they don't want the rural parts of a state or the rural parts of the country. You're through. Boom. Kaput. You're over. So let's go to 22. 2018 congressional election. What else? Pennsylvania. 7 seats now. 7 red seats are considered competitive. 7 seats. GOP seats are now competitive. Period. What happened? Tom Wolf, I think, is the governor of Pennsylvania, Democrat. What happened? He's not going to, he didn't accept the maps the Republicans sent up, right? So he drew up his own maps, went to court. Court said, we like the governor's maps better than we do the Republicans in the House and the Senate in Pennsylvania. They rushed down there and said, come on, that's not right, because Pennsylvania's maps are supposed to be generated by their legislative body. Well, Tom Wolf kept vetoing them, right? Do the research yourself. The governor. Where am I going with this? Pennsylvania. If the governor of Georgia is Stacey Abrams, folks, she will not sign not one congressional redistricting, state redistricting map. She won't sign one. State redistricting map. She won't sign it. She'll veto every one. And guess who'll be the first to run the lawsuits for her? Common Cause. Look at North Carolina. Look at Pennsylvania. Look at what happened. They have a plan. You're worried about November taking back the House, or they're working on taking it back for sure and never giving up the keys. You might not. I have people say, that's not going to happen. Well, okay. All right. This is from the Cook Political Report. 7 GOP seats rated competitive now. 7 seats that the GOP had in Pennsylvania are now rated competitive. They just moved them over. The courts just moved them over. Guess what? That's why it's important that Trump keep getting. Why do you think they're fighting, trying to stop anything on the courts? Because the courts moved it over and said, yes, we'll sign it. Now, that being said, proportionment. We're going to talk proportionment just a minute. There's 435 members of the House of Representatives, okay? They're portioned into population. What happens is, for example, everybody packed their bags and left Illinois. So they may lose one. The cap is 435. The country is divided into 435 districts. Okay? See, representatives are within a state, and their boundaries are within a state, but they represent a population. The state of Georgia's population has grown, and some states that have lost people, it's very likely in 2020, okay, like it happened last time, it's very likely in 2020 that the state of Georgia has a new congressional, well, we have 14 now, we may have a new congressional district, District 15. You remember the 9th congressional district that we're in now used to be all the way over in Dalton and in I think Walker County, I don't know, but it used to be over Gilmer, where I'm at, has always been in it. But the 9th district used to be over, it stretched all the way over, but we got that new district, was it the 14th or whatever? And it got split, right? Tom Graves is over there. Tom Graves used to be the congressman here in the 9th. Now Doug Collins is a congressman in the 9th. When Georgia gets on the proportional of the population gets a new district, if you have a Democrat governor, oh, you just wait. She'll move about 3 or 4 of those districts that we currently have in the Democrat column, just like that. They're not all visiting for nothing, folks. So I'm going to take a brief break, okay? We'll come back, talk more about the Supreme Court, and I want to talk about yesterday meeting Sarah Riggs Amico, Democrat candidate for Lieutenant Governor of Georgia. We'll be back after the top of the hour. Take us to break, Josh.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment, All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
You're going to remember this September because the model year-end savings are huge at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Now save over $6,000 off new 2018 Chevy Equinox, or save over $12,500 off new 2018 Silverado Crew Cab LT. Days has model year-end discounts on every Chevy, so the time to buy is now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
I am running because, like you, I was frustrated with my voice being lost on misguided priorities, on our community's priorities ignored by both parties. My so-called representative speaks for Atlanta money. I want something different. I am Rick Day, and this is why I want to be your state representative in the 7th District of Georgia. My parents were working people. We lived in working neighborhoods where we played, studied, struggled, and pulled together. Community is a value I hold close. Our past prepares us for our future. Yet we get stuck in the problems of the present and forget about our future generations. I want something different. A legislative focus on the future, solutions for our district. But how do we pay for these things? No one likes taxes. There's a better way than taxpayers' wallets. Start with putting hemp back in Hemptown. How would you like a 50% property tax cut? Or sales tax reduction? Education fully funded? Taxes can be cut when finding new sources of revenue. Think Napa Valley, a regional marketplace for hemp and cannabis. New sources of revenue will increase well-paying jobs in North Georgia. But we have a problem. My opponent is in cahoots with Big Pharma, for-profit prisons, and alcohol and tobacco lobbyists. Why do they fight this? Because by 2022, legal cannabis revenue in the United States market is projected to hit $25 billion. Some say that's low. Ralston is 10 years behind the rest of us on this issue. Ralston is the problem. We need new solutions, not old stereotypes. Cannabis has been linked to shrinking tumors, reducing Alzheimer's impact, and helping people quit addictions. We need a new agenda. Even our president agrees the incumbent is wrong. Sad. Speaking of medicine, micro-hospitals are Band-Aids on tumors. We deserve better health care than what the GOP has allowed. I will help fix health care. To everything, there is a season. Ask David why he was for term limits, but now he's not. What good has our conservative-turned-career corporate incumbent fat cat done for us? You should call and ask the incumbent why he won't bring home some of that corporate bacon he's serving up down in Atlanta. 22 years in politics changes a person for the worse. The problem is not government, it's governance, the people running it. We deserve better. We deserve something different. For the first time in decades, you now have a choice. Even Republicans agree my opponent is the elite of the political elite and has taken us for granted. Everything he allowed to pass this year is too little. Election season window dressing. Corporate donors control the state agenda through paid-off servants. I have pledged not to take dark money, only individuals, contributions, and your vote. I am no politician and no fan of Clinton or Pelosi. I'm too old for a career in politics. But I will bring a business experience and common sense that's lacking today. We are all disgusted and alarmed over legislative ethics, and I will address them. But no doubt, my focus will be to flip the marijuana money flowing from the black market to the farmer's market. Finally, remember, ballots are secret. So on November 6th, if you vote day, only you will know you want a better way. I am Rick Day, and I approve this message to ask for your vote on November 6th to be your representative in the 7th State District.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today. Okay, we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia. It's the only live online morning show. Picture time. Go with the... Now, we talked about moving the needle here on the House of Representatives and what will happen. So there's a lot of talking heads out there that are saying that they're saying that the House of Representatives is gone. That's what they're saying. That's going to go to the Democrats, all right? And that Republicans will retain the Senate. Now, this is the talking heads out there, all right? I, for one, don't believe it has to be that way. I am concerned when I see of who has the enthusiasm, all right? And, we can get 25, Democrats to come out to see Sarah Riggs Amico, the Democrat candidate for the lieutenant governor, on a Sunday afternoon in Gilmer County. Well, Brian Kemp was just up there last week, and he did one round there, and there was hundreds everywhere he stopped. Okay. I keep telling you, all they need is their 5% in these counties. They just need that 5% that they have not gotten in the past. And they're working for it. Okay? Now, I was looking for number 26. Give me that one for a minute. Number 26. Common Cause. Tonight at the Gilmer County Library, okay? 6 to 8. Take Our Democracy Back. Okay? Or Save Our Democracy Tour. Common Cause. All right? And they are hiding it under the Save Our Democracy, but it is Common Cause up here at the Gilmer Library at 6 o'clock tonight, 6 to 8. And I'm going to go up there and see what their game plan is. Now, here is something I want to tell you, all right? Here is the, I forget her name, but let's just go with number 18. There's Alyssa Milano, number 18. She is the one that sent out the Me Too, Harvey Weinstein, and when that started, she did hashtag Me Too or something like that on Twitter, and now she's a big Me Too star, and there's Chuck Todd. And the lady on the far right is the head of the Me Too movement. I got to get her name. Type in the name, type in head of the Me Too movement and see what comes up. But she is the head of the Me Too movement, and yes, they did a segment on Me Too there with Chuck Todd on NBC. Now, things like Me Too, every single thing you could think of on the Brett Kavanaugh confirmation hearing for 45 minutes, I did with a panel of Democrats yesterday, about 10. Okay? I'm going to put that up later today. So there is the Me Too movement right there. And yesterday, you remember Chuck Schumer came to the floor, and he said they would do anything to stop the Republican nominee for the court, okay? Anything. They would do anything to stop him, all right? And they did. I mean, we got Christine Blasey Ford. We've got a false accusations, my opinion. And we have a Me Too at the last minute. Anything they could do, the dirtiest, nastiest, lowest trick they could do. It's almost like Me Too is in a glass and it says break glass in case of emergency. Now, I am one concerned, all right? I am concerned. What's the name? Tawana Burke, right? Tawana Burke, yes, that's on the right there. She's the head of the Me Too movement, all right? So I, for one, am concerned on the casual use of the phrase Me Too, the hashtag Me Too. And what lengths will they go to destroy somebody to get what they want? Now, let me read once again, and we'll do this, and then I want that Me Too video, and I'm going to explain that first before we go into it. So the President of the United States sent out a tweet I had it here just a second ago. He sent out a tweet that said, just a second. Bear with me, folks. I've got it here. It won't take but a second. Leave them up there. This is the Me Too, okay? You don't hand matches. Now listen to this. So, meaning they can strike a fire at any time, okay? The Democrats are geared up to destroy anything that we have a vivid memory of normal. You don't hand matches to an arsonist, and you don't give power to angry left-wing mob, and that's what we've become. They've become, the Democrats have become too extreme, too dangerous to govern. Republicans believe in the rule of law, not the rule of a mob. So yesterday, and I'm worried about, I hear that you don't give matches to an arsonist. Okay? And I think about that. And the comment that was made yesterday was made just so passive. But I picked up on it. All right? Now, Sarah Riggs Amico, nice lady. She said she would be on my show. Two things. Democrat candidate for Lieutenant Governor of Georgia said she would come on the show, so we need to contact her. Sarah Riggs Amico. And second, she said if I could get Republican candidate Jeff Duncan to do a one-on-one with her, just name the time and she would be there. Now she told me that. And I made a joke and said, hey, I got witness here. She said, you got Jeff Duncan one-on-one, I'm there. So there you go. So anyhow, but she's answering questions to a group, and I have all the video. I can put it up later. She answered questions, and somebody wanted to know what the role of lieutenant governor is, okay? And what's the responsibilities. So she goes into, she doesn't say this in my words, the God forbid anything happen to the governor. If something happens to the governor, then your lieutenant governor succeeds the governor. Anytime the governor is out of state, we don't realize it maybe, but anytime the governor is out of state, your lieutenant governor is actually the acting governor. So if your governor visits New York or visits the White House or wherever and is at a conference, even if it's 6 days and there's an emergency in the state of Georgia, the lieutenant governor has the power to sign paperwork or act as the governor. All right, and if the governor can't get back immediately. Governor's out of the country, or God forbid, something happened. So those are listed things of successions or the responsibilities. I got concerned on why she had to go to this extra little bit, and I want to play the tape. You got that video? Listen to this video. Get ready to play it twice when I call it back up, okay? One time, play it, and then come back to me, and then we're going to play it again.
I always call it the most undervalued office in state government here in Georgia. Many people understand that God forbid you ever need it, there is succession. So if the governor is out of the state, you're acting governor, or if God forbid they're removed from office, you become the governor in succession. And I would say normally that's probably a very unlikely event, but let's be honest, if we had Governor Brian Kemp in sort of the Me Too era, I'm not sure that it's guaranteed he'll make it 4 years. Or scandals, or what have you. Stuff happens, right?
All right. Stuff happens, right? Stuff happens. I just can't believe, if I was Republicans, I'd be looking at that. Is that the Democrat game plan? Was I in the room hearing the plan B? Did you hear her say? And I don't know why she said this, but she made it part of, if we have a Governor Kemp during the Me Too era, I don't know if he'll survive 4 years. Stuff happens. Whoa. Do they plan it all across this country? Do they plan it nonstop? Now this time that you've heard it, listen to the list one more time. That's all I'll play it. I want to play it one more time. And here, Sarah Riggs Amico, Democrat for Lieutenant Governor of Georgia, say a Brian Kemp governor in a Me Too era. I don't even know why that's on the list in a serious conversation of what the succession is for governor to lieutenant governor. Why would that make the list? She goes on to say even a scandal, but that would be a scandal, huh? So let's play it one more time, Josh.
I always call it like, the most undervalued office in state government here in Georgia. Many people understand that God forbid you ever need it, there is succession. So if the governor is out of the state, you're acting governor, or if God forbid they're removed from office, you become the governor in succession. And I would say normally that's probably a very unlikely event, but let's be honest, if we had Governor Brian Kemp in sort of the Me Too era, I'm not sure that it's guaranteed he'll make it 4 years. Or scandals, or what have you. I mean, stuff happens, right?
I'm not for sure he can make it 4 years. Stuff happens if we have a Brian Kemp in the Me Too era. See, she said, if removed from office. Why couldn't that have been period, just left there? Why? Just left there. If you're removed from office, the governor's removed from office for any reason, she would be the succession if elected, okay? Period. If the state of Georgia, Brian Kemp, I would be concerned this morning that somebody went through the state and actually made the comment and put a Brian Kemp governor in the Me Too era. I don't know if he'll make it 4 years. I would take concern with that, an issue with that. But is that the game plan nationally? I'm a nervous wreck if that's the game plan nationally. I'm serious. That bothers me. Is that the game plan nationally? Me Too, anytime they need to. One more time. Don't hand matches to an arsonist, and you don't give power to an angry left mob. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break, and I'll come back and set up the end of the show.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business, and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
You're going to remember this September because the model year-end savings are huge at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Now save over $6,000 off new 2018 Chevy Equinox, or save over $12,500 off new 2018 Silverado Crew Cab LT. Days has model year-end discounts on every Chevy, so the time to buy is now at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Okay, folks, we are going to have to move this along because at 10 o'clock, North Georgia's only live sports show, Instant Replay with Dave Garner. It's 10 o'clock. You don't want to miss that, so you stay right here. Let's run through the Kavanaugh Senate vote quickly on the election side. All right, first of all, let's go with number 5, one thing here. Number 5, President Trump and the courts. 2 Supreme Court justices and 26 Circuit Court judges, the fastest in history of any president of the United States. More judges in such a short time on the job. This is on the job, baby. 2 Supreme Court justices and 26 Circuit Court judges appointed and on the bench by President Donald Trump. Promises made, promises kept. Now, Lisa Murkowski up in Alaska. Sarah Palin said she could see 2022. I think that's when she's up from her house. So I do think when her election comes up, she's gone. All right, so I think she's gone. She probably wants to go home anyway. Lisa Murkowski probably voted no, doesn't care, going home after this term anyway. Okay. Now, Claire McCaskill, I think in Missouri is done. This is I think right now, okay, a week's an eternity in politics. But I think she's done out in Missouri, okay? I think so. People like the President of the United States. They like him in Minnesota. They like him in Topeka, Kansas, period. So I think she's gone. Joe Donnelly in Indiana, possibly gone. Possibly gone. Joe Donnelly's gone in Indiana. Heidi Heidenkamp, definitely gone in North Dakota, but she probably had already decided she's going home anyway. So I don't know, but Heidi Heidenkamp's gone, all right? Ben Nelson in Florida, up by 1, maybe gone, maybe not, all right? So there's a lot of Senate races that are up for grabs now. John Tester out there in Montana. He may be gone now because of the vote. And also, he is the one, Dr. Jackson, I think it was, that just invented Dr. Jackson, was a drunk. And you remember Mr. Pill prescriber. He would prescribe anything to you. He'd go down the aisle of Air Force One and ask people if they needed something to help them sleep. But John Tester might be gone. Now here I want to give this. I want my 3 minutes, and I want you to put this in the memory bank right now. This is where you open the vault and say, I think I heard somebody say this one time. All right. Joe Manchin. Let's put Joe's picture up. West Virginia. All right. Now, there's almost like a religion. Now, don't get mad at me. There's almost like a religion, my West Virginia friends. Pretty hard not to vote for a Manchin. All right. I'm serious, man. They go back. Hatfields and McCoy's Judge Manchin or something. I don't know, man. I mean, seriously. This is absolutely no joke, okay? The Manchin name in West Virginia is just as old as the dirt in West Virginia. All right? Now, the guy Joe here did an outstanding job of being the leader and the governor of West Virginia during a difficult time when they had the mining disasters. Did a good job, all right? Governor did a good job. Not a bad guy. Likable, all right? Votes with the Democrats because he caucuses with the Democrats because he is a Democrat. The family's a Democrat. But I'm telling you now, Patrick Morrisey, nice guy. I think he's the Attorney General right now in West Virginia. But he's originally from New Jersey. Don't get this wrong. And I don't know if he beats Joe Manchin. All right? I don't know if he beats Joe Manchin. I don't know if President Donald Trump doesn't already know that. I think the rally for Morrisey in West Virginia was set up by Trump to let Joe know he's serious. Okay? And Joe knows the people of West Virginia like President Trump. But here's somebody else that likes Trump. That's Joe Manchin. He likes Trump. Okay? Now the big midterm is the hurdle they all must cross. Nobody can make the biggest move till that midterm. So if this guy can get reelected, he's got 6 years. 6 years to heal a multitude of sins, right? See, I think the Republicans, this is my prediction, I'll get off of it. I think the Republicans are going to pick up a seat in West Virginia, a Senate seat in West Virginia. I think the next senator from West Virginia will be a Republican. And I think it's Joe Manchin. That's what I think. He could not switch before. You got that. You can't just switch to get elected. You're saying, well, if he would have switched, it's already a red state. And a red state, he would have won it. Why wouldn't he go for it now? No. Too many chances. Why not win as the Democrat he's always been his whole entire life, and they'll vote for, and then have 6 years? It's my opinion, just my opinion. I think Joe will switch parties. And I know Republicans talk to Joe about that all the time. And do I think his vote for Kavanaugh, he can win West Virginia now? Yes, I do. I think he can win West Virginia now, and I think the president will ratchet back the pressure on him. Let's go to number 55 real quick. I want to do this. I don't want to miss that. Heading to the Hill, Rosenstein, number 55, meeting with House lawmakers Thursday. Okay? Number 55, meeting with House lawmakers Thursday. Let me pull this up. Just had it up here a second ago, and we're going to get it back for you. Rosenstein, okay. Steen, whatever the hell his name is. Rosenstein to travel with Trump on Air Force One. Deputy Attorney just came out this morning at 8:25. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein Stein is on Monday reportedly set to travel aboard Air Force One with President Donald Trump. Rosenstein planned to travel with the president on his visit to the International Association of Chiefs of Police annual conference in Orlando. Department of Justice officials confirmed to The Hill that Rosenstein would join the president on Air Force One. What's going on? This is the one you have to watch for, okay? Something's going on. Now, the New York Times came out with an article that said that Rosenstein was going to wear a wire, go in, trap the president, and then they were going to invoke the 25th Amendment and say, you must go because you have to, we caught you, Mr. President. Let's go to number 7. Number 7 right here. Lindsey Graham, Republican of South Carolina, Senate Judicial Committee. All right, that's Lindsey on Fox News Sunday. Lindsey Graham, let's go to number 8. Lindsey Graham is the saddest story in Washington, Kavanaugh confirmation. That's an opinion piece. All right, go to number 9. Graham and Trump. Frank Bruno, New York Times Sunday. I can't think of another Republican whose journey from anti-Trump outrage to pro-Trump obscuritarianness, whatever the hell, I forget. I had that one yesterday. I practiced, I can't pull it off. Was quite so ideological or half as sad. Okay, let's go to, give me another one here. I'll get another one. Hold on. We're focusing on the Lindsey effect this morning. Let's go to number 37. Number 37, there's Lindsey Graham's tweet. I'm not tired of winning. Victory confirmed. I'm not tired of winning. Lindsey Graham, wow. Okay. Let me see if I got another one or two, and then I'm going to make my Lindsey Graham comments. Hold on just a second. I'm sorry, folks. Hang tight. Let's go to number 46 for a minute, and I don't remember this guy's name, and it says Kavanaugh protesters paid by troublemakers. He's formerly in the George Bush White House, and he said he had a wristband made, what would John McCain do? And that was during their Lindsey Graham discussion, what would John McCain do? And here's MSNBC this morning. Let's go, we already did this once, 43. Number 43, I think Dr. Ford was treated well. I think the roles were reversed. The slut whore drunk was Kavanaugh. NBC News, that's number 42. Kavanaugh was the slut whore drunk of the Ford story. Senator Lindsey Graham says that's number 42. People are trying to figure out what happened to Lindsey Graham. They are so angry with him on the left. They're now running the rumor that Lindsey Graham is auditioning, okay, for none other than Lindsey Graham is auditioning none other than for Attorney General. So all I'm going to say, let's put up number 27. Don't get all upset yet. Number 27, Chris Wallace. Remember what Chris Wallace said? The Republicans had just nosedived and accepted they had lost, okay? They had lost the They're done. Their goose was cooked. All the above. Sorry about that, folks. I'm checking, trying to find. I just had it up here a minute ago. My notes. Chris Wallace right here said to Lindsey Graham on Sunday, on the Sunday show, Chris Wallace said, "What has gotten into you?" Chris Wallace said, "What has gotten into you?" Lindsey Graham said, "Never been more pissed in my life." Lindsey, I mean, he's all, never been more pissed in my life. I'm happy as a clam. Lindsey is happy as a clam. I'm like, whoa, okay. I'm trying to get some of my notes. I'm going to run through my notes as I end. Let me finish up. Lindsey's happy as a clam. Rod Rosenstein's riding with the president on Air Force One. Let's go to, I've told you about, everybody knows the 3.7 unemployment, 26 circuit judges, 2 Supreme Court judges. This president is knocking it out of the park. But I want to go to, there's a show on TV. Let's go to the Kavanaugh quick jokes that are on the internet here. Number 35, John Cornyn, number 35, tweeted out, "Not quite, hashtag beers for Brett." Now, hashtag beers for Brett went wild this weekend on social media. But here's Cornyn, "Not quite, hashtag beers for Brett, but bubbly for Brett instead." That's a glass of white wine. And then here's another one. Let's go to number 36. Kavanaugh supporters drink beer to celebrate his confirmation. And they were hashtagging beers for Brett all weekend long. People were taking pictures. So there's this show on TV called Madam Secretary. So let me get there. And it was a show on CBS. I've never watched it, Madam Secretary. So let's go with 49. So there's Hillary Clinton, Madam Secretary, number 49. And there is Madeleine Albright, Madam Secretary, number 50. And there's the other female Madam Secretary, number 51, Colin Powell. Madam Secretary. 3 failed Secretary of State. 3 failed Secretary of State. Let's go back to 50. There's Madeleine Albright on the show, Madam Secretary, because they're living in a TV show. And she is the failed Secretary of State for Bill Clinton that went to North Korea, got the plastic flowers from Walmart when she got off the plane. Nobody even greeted her. They couldn't find a red carpet, nothing for this lady, all right? A disaster, all right? Now, let me show you. Those 3 are Madam Secretaries to me. Let's go to 56. Number 56, Mike Pompeo, the president of South Korea. Progress in Pyongyang, or whatever. Pompeo and Kim agreed a second summit with Trump. That is Mr. Secretary, Mike Pompeo. Let's go to 57. 57, Pompeo and Kim agreed to second summit with Donald Trump. Okay, progress. Pyongyang. Okay, Pyongyang. All right, let's go to number 50. Sorry about that. Let's go to number 50. I think that's it. President of the United States has had to talk, has to talk this guy off the ledge. The only way this guy felt. Now, let me explain something to you for all the wackos. Now, foreign policy, not my strong point, but I dabble in it, okay? This guy is watching. Now, the media, you remember Trump and his dementia, and Trump and his medical records, and Trump and this, and Trump. Oh my God, Justin Trudeau, did you see the way he talked to Justin? Then he flew off to the G8. We're in a damn mess. Oh, hell. Remember that? I mean, they cried. They absolutely cried because President Trump just, boom, smacked Justin Trudeau right in the head up in Canada, left over there, went over to the G8 or whatever it is, and, bada bing, bada boom, right? They cried. Now they're upset because Trump is going too easy on this guy. That's the impression, why he's going too easy on him. He is talking this guy off the ledge, folks, while this guy is watching us ratchet up Iran. When Pompeo talks to Kim Jong-un, and he says we want inspectors in here, he then says, not like what that phony deal was in Iran. Now, the President of the United States is going to tell you straight up now, Kim, going to get this straight. This ain't no Iranian deal. You understand? We backed out of that. You got it? So if you think for 1 minute we're going to go down that road, and you watch and see, we done ratcheted up Iran. Oh, we are just tightening right around the neck of Iran. So don't get no mistakes. We're going to be nice to you. So this guy's watching, Kim Jong-un's watching what we're doing in Iran. And that's not a pretty sight. Okay? Donald Trump pulled out of that phony Iranian deal. It's over. This guy's watching it. Trump's going to do a second summit. And it's going to be another thing, just like it, I'm wondering, what is Trump supposed to do in a second term? I'm serious. If he gets North Korea, the economy's humming along, when's this guy take a break? He signs the Kavanaugh confirmation, the official paperwork on Air Force One, goes to Kansas that night, Topeka. When's this guy? And then they get mad. Oh, Lindsay played golf with the president yesterday. Lindsay and the president. Donald and Lindsay out there playing golf. I bet they're out there talking about what John McCain would do. All right? So that is, I'm trying to get through all of my pictures. Let's go to 58. There's Tim, is that his name? Tim Kaine from Virginia, the senator, crying about Kavanaugh. There is Blumenthal, the liar. I cannot even use number. Go to 59. Okay, they stood on the Senate floor and cried, number 59. Let's go to 60. All right. Cried. Oh, my God, did they cry? And then let's go to number 61. Just reminding you of a couple of the people out there. Oh, there is the picture I was looking for that I forgot to send over. I think I sent over. Go to 63. There you go. There's Kim and Mr. Secretary Pompeo. Okay? So, folks, tomorrow is the last day. Okay? Let's go to number one. Number one, tomorrow is the last day to register to vote in Georgia. I'm pretty sure that's tomorrow. And you don't have another chance to register to vote. Early voting's getting ready to start. And November 6th, as you can see there, is what you have circled on the calendar for Election Day. Go to number 3. I just want to run through these, and I want to get you a couple statements to close that I typed up yesterday. Number 3, there's Mike Pence. A lot of people, the left, don't realize that Pence presides over the Senate. He actually presides over the Senate in the United States Senate, and he was there, and he presided. It's actually his chair over the Kavanaugh confirmation, which was 50-48. This is the crowd in Kansas City. Let's go to number 4. We're going to whiz right through these. Number 4, this is the crowd out in Kansas City with Donald Trump at the night of the confirmation. And go to number 6, Mitch McConnell trying to figure out unified Republicans. Do I like this guy? I guess it's unified Republicans. Let me get another one up here. Let's go to number 11, and I want to give just a minute. All right, folks, Susan Collins of Maine. If you're new to the show, I will let you know there's many days I've not been very nice to Susan Collins, Senator Collins. There's many days I have mocked Senator Susan Collins. There's many days that I've said some ugly things pertaining to the Senator Susan Collins. Today's not that day. No matter what she's ever done, no matter what she ever will do, I will look in the camera and say, Senator Collins, I did enjoy your speech. It was 31 minutes on Saturday. I'd just gotten home from work. I sat down, I turned on the TV, and they said you were coming on. You were going to make a statement at 3 o'clock or 3:30 or something. And I sit down there, and I start watching your statement, and I was hoping that you would move it along and tell me you were going to vote for Kavanaugh in like 3 or 4 minutes. You spent 31 minutes, but you did have my full attention. I stayed glued to it, and I didn't miss a word. You did an outstanding job. So that's my nice. So let me see what else I have. If I want to, I don't have time to waste on some of these, and I want to just stay with me. This is the 538 Senate forecast, new one here. Number 24, chances, number 24, chances that Democrats win control. In September 30th, it was 1 in 3, 32% chance. And now it's only down, October 6th, it went down to a 22% chance. Republicans are hopeful that when people pull the lever in those states for senator, they'll pull it for House of Representatives. So let me make sure, haven't forgot anything I want to roll by there. Mueller is seizing all Manafort's assets. Don't have time for that. Nadler, don't forget the name Nadler. I think that's everything. Folks, a couple things before we leave. Nadler would be the judicial, okay? Nadler would be the chair of the House Judicial Committee. All right? As I watch the shows, I make a lot of notes on Sunday, all right? And I just want to say this to you as we go away. If you think what they did was low with Kavanaugh, all right? And I played, and I don't want to take Sarah Riggs Amico, the Democrat candidate for lieutenant governor here in Georgia, to task. But I did not see, like, when she gave the list of things that could happen, removal from office, I did not see any need to go into the Me Too, in the Me Too era. So I'm just telling you, the game plan, if you think what they did was low with Kavanaugh, just wait for what's about to come. What they release next. Remember, you heard this here. If you think that was bad, just wait for what's about to come. Okay? What they release next. You think they're done? You think Kavanaugh was it? No. Suburban women, Democrats using women, suburban women. Come to find out, women, white women, Democrats are now blaming for Kavanaugh. So, all right, one thing I want to say, because it's time for me to go. If you don't vote, Republicans, if you don't vote, you're watching the season premiere, okay, of the Kavanaugh and the Justice Brett Kavanaugh and President Donald J. Trump, okay, impeachment trials. That should be enough right there. You will watch this country get ripped to shreds. And arson with matches, it will get ripped to shreds if you think it's not in shreds now. if the Democrats take the House of Representatives and Nancy Pelosi and Jerry Nadler becomes the chair of the House. And don't go away with the, yeah, but they won't have the Senate so they can't remove them. You don't want to see that happen, folks. And what you watch with Brett Kavanaugh and what you have just witnessed, how low they will go, what they will do, and what they will make up. Okay? They will try to force Brett Kavanaugh to go through his own impeachment process the same time the President of the United States is going through his impeachment process. Trust me. Give Nancy the gavel. So if you don't vote or you don't talk to your friends about voting, hey, I tried. One fear I have, you know me, I've got to always leave with saying that one thing, couldn't I just end it there? Kavanaugh made an attempt to let the citizens of the United States know that he was a fair, impartial judge that loved the Constitution. Partisan, 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 right? That's what we keep hearing. Partisan, partisan, partisan. What if Kavanaugh rules on something in a way to show some people he's not partisan? Just saying, there's always John Roberts and Obamacare. How's that to leave you? Don't go anywhere, folks. After these commercials, instant replay with Dave Garner, North Georgia's only live online sports show. Instant replay, Dave Garner, high school wrap-ups from Friday night, softball, anything around that has anything to do with sports. I bet you Dave may even bring up the Braves, okay? Right after these messages. Stick around.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.